Apple plans under-screen sensors to include both Touch ID and Face ID. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Can we?
Yeah, let's just do that then.
Okay, good.
Under the display, sort it out, solve it. I know it's more complicated when it comes to the Face ID stuff. Obviously, Touch ID, we can do that. We could have done that years ago under the display. I don't know what was holding them back, other than maybe the commitment to Face ID and wanting it just to be face related. Then, of course, people started wearing masks a lot, and there were some issues with that.
They can never get rid of Face ID, right? Because I guess their ecosystem's tied to it with security, paying for stuff.
Listen,
emojis.
It feels like the future to me. I like the touch thing as well, but the future to me feels like a thing where you have both, where you have the opportunity, these multiple biomarkers to get into your thing, depending on what's more convenient at a particular moment. So, yeah, there's no reason, if you're going to add Touch ID under the display, you definitely don't want to lose a feature in order to gain that one. You want to have both. But the complication has been around, okay, we're going to have a face unlock the way we want to do it with all the dot emitters and blah, blah, blah. So we got to have this notch thing that we've talked about extensively on the show. You got to bury the ideal eventual implementation is figure out a way to bury them. Figure out a way to make them all work the way that they currently do work, or at least maybe more of them directly underneath the display so you don't have to stare at them. Beautiful, wonderful technology advancements. I mean, that would be great. But it turns out it's just harder than you may imagine. And even the demos I've seen in the past of just a simple front-facing camera underneath the display, there are some significant drawbacks at the moment. So even though some companies have been able to show off the concept, it hasn't been ready for prime time to show up in a dedicated device that you buy. Yeah, what was the model there? It was a Xiaomi model that I showed off?
This was the ZTE.
Oh, that's a ZTE. That's right. Xiaomi showed off something similar. And you could kind of see the spot where the pixels lived over top of the front-facing camera. But it actually probably was a little bit less evident. I mean, I really, in this video, tried to make it appear with reflections and things, but it was definitely less evident than having a cutout completely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course it would have to be like a dark wallpaper
but
there.
Here's the thing. In this case, all it was a front-facing camera. Sure, you could do face unlock with it.
But, I mean, that's actually not too bad.
No, but I'm literally trying to have the camera pick it up.
Right.
And the autofocus to pick it up. And it was really not super obvious, but I can see it would trigger some people. They'd just be like, just put the hole punch, because look at the old Lou later situation over there.
Old set.
Beauty mode and stuff. Anyway, I can see it would trigger some people that would say, hey, just give me the hole punch, because I would rather not look at this subtle imperfection. Some people have issues with that. Anyway, the point is, it's not ready for prime time, and Apple wants to do more, or should want to do more anyways, than simply have the camera under the display. They want to get all those other things too.
Of course.
So it seems like a thing worth working on, but also if I had to guess, I'd say not anytime soon.